Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard this tour around the harbors and canals of Copenhagen. My name is Jens and I will be your guide today. I will conduct this tour in Danish and English, but first I have some safety rules. We have a lot of water in the harbor today, so our bridges are not just low, they are very, very low. So be careful as we pass below them. Sometimes you will have to duck, not just sit down. So look out for it. Ja, mine damer og herrer, velkommen her på Kvæleromfangen. Jeg hedder Jens Ulrik, og det er mig, der skal være jeres guide i dag. Og som sagt, vi har rigtig meget i havnen i dag, så roerne er ikke bare lave, de er rigtig lave. Så det kan altså godt være, at det ikke er nok for at stå nu, men vi skal nok komme igennem, så godt vi kan. And here we are coming up on the very first and probably also the very lowest of the bridges. So duck down, everybody. Duck down. As you can see, I'm your kidding. Hello everybody. Ni-hao, as we are sailing through right now, was built dug out in the 1670s by Swedish prisoners of war and was meant to be the new main harbor of Copenhagen, though as you can see it is very, very narrow and as such also not very practical. Therefore it became a living area for sailors primarily, and therefore this was not a neighborhood to come around if you were a gentleman, which was known as the bad side of Ni-hao. This was where all the roughes and rough ale houses were, and also all the ladies of the night. Here we had a game, how many Swedes will you throw to the harbor in just one night? Uddraget i 1670'erne af svenske krigsfanger og skulle egentlig være den nye hovedhavn for København. Men det var noget for flere til, og derfor så blev det altså et værre sømandskvarter med damer og havfruer og hvad det var. Og derfor så var det altså ikke et sted, man kom, hvis man var pæne damer. Men siden 1970'erne så har vi gjort det til den mest familievenlige havn i hele København. Også fra pengepunkten, hvis man har været til 200 kroner. And up on the left side, ladies and gentlemen, you can see the Theatre House of Copenhagen, opened in 2008. It opened with the play of Hamlet, which is of course one of our favorite plays in Denmark because it pretty much put us on the map. Thank you for that, William Shakespeare. Though we are getting a little sick of the famous line, "Something's rotten in the state of Denmark," because every time there's a story about Denmark on CNN, that is always Christian town today is very famous, though originally the architects and engineers told King Christian there is no need for a canal on this new island of yours. It's so small and tiny, it's in the middle of the harbor. You can get around it easily without it. But King Christian insisted because this was to mirror the city of Amsterdam, and nobody was going to get that if there was not at least one canal going through it. So I don't care what it costs, just make it. Ja, mine damer og herrer, kanalen her, Christian den var jo altså noget, som Christian IV han insisterede på, selvom bygningen den havde kostet ham en formue allerede, og alle hans arkitekter altså sagde, nej, så er det ikke nogen grund til, at han kan på så lille en landsby, som kan bygge her. Men take a look down, we have a little lady duck coming around with her duckling. Well everybody, the church tower you can see up there, that is our Saviour's Church, which is the main church of Christiantown. It is 50 meters tall and has a golden staircase of 400 steps. And yes, it is open every single day, so if you have one of those very fat Danish lunches and you have a bit of a bad conscience, this is the stairway to your salvation. The globe on top is big enough to house no less than 12 people inside of it, and we know that because the last time it was built, they did not finish before lunch, and they didn't want to go all the way down just to eat. So they certainly set in there and had a private time. And on top is the statue of Jesus Christ with the family of God. Så kirke i 1760'erne blev designet af 왕립도서관. On the real truth, I can tell you that the red house over there with the blue door, that is dated all the way back to the 1630s. It's almost 200 years old and is one of the oldest standing houses in Copenhagen. The tree up there is the most famous tree in Copenhagen. It has its own Facebook page, and that is because failed pictures of our Saviour's Church. And I'm not even kidding. This one's good. Thank you. Ja, mine damer og herrer, så er det vores cykelbane, som er skibet af det her tværs af havnen, er jo lidt mere tankevækkende forhold. And up here we have the Black Diamond, which is part of the National Royal Library here in Denmark, completed in 1999. It was the very first of these huge, shiny, square buildings of the Copenhagen harbourfront, and as you can see, we haven't evolved much since then. So, quite a beautiful gimmick, but with a weather like Denmark, it's a gimmick that works about 3 out of 7 days a week. But when it works, it's nice. Yeah, but in flames is just one. And now we're going away from the marble bridge. It's just sandstone and concrete with marble sunset. Ja, men det var en kamp, så har vi altså fået billedhusene og hofteægget og skadene tilbage fra. Det brændte ned i 1794, det var altså fordi arkitekten han havde lavet sådan et varmesystem, hvor han kørte træskak bag. Well, everybody, I wish I could tell you that this was the second Christian School castle that you look at today, but no, it is the third one. The second one burned down in 1884 because it had the exact same heating system that the first one had. But this one was completed in 1927 and is a combination of the two. It's built in granite stone, and an extra stone is added from every parish in the entire country, because this was built as a parliament building for the Danes. Key notice for Tyler especially is the three crowns upon it. Those symbolizes the three kingdoms of Scandinavia, Denmark, Sweden, and Norway. Reminding us of the good old days when all three countries were ruled by the kings of Denmark. The Swedes hated when we used that symbolism, so of course we use it as much as possible. The yellow building up here is the Thorvaldsen Museum, built in 1850 as one of the first museum buildings in Copenhagen. And Thorvaldsen is one of our most gifted, was one of our most buried in the middle of it. And here we have the Castle Church that did not burn down in 1884 with the rest of the second Christian School Castle. It did though burn down in 1992 because we cannot catch a break on this island. A fire rocket was misfired during a carnival and went right through the roof and burned the entire thing. And everybody sees it for the bridge. Thank you very much. Ja, mine damer og herrer, Slotskirken, som I kan se heroppe på brændækket. And here you can see the third Christian Small Castle in its drawing, according to the Danish Parliament and the representation rooms of Her Majesty the Queen. The mounted statue you can see in front is Frederick VII, who was the king who gave us the first constitution of Denmark in 1848. And everybody take a seat for the bridge. Please sit down. Sit down, sir. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, up here we have Stock Exchange built by King Christian IV in 1641, and as the only building on the island, this one has never burned down! Yay! And that is of course because of the spire on the tower with the four dragons whose tails are intertwined. It was actually meant as a fire precaution designed by King Christian IV himself. Notice the three crowns on top, still telling the Swedes, come back home to the fold. Ja, mine damer og herrer, Børsen byggede i 1641 af Christian 4 med sin karakteristiske dragespir med de fire drager. And take a seat, everybody. Thank you. Dragespirene blev lavet i byen, for at det var nemmere at forme i bronzen. Og da bygningen blev opkøbt af privatbanken i midten af 1800-tallet, der tænkte de faktisk bare, at de ville vælge tårn ned. Danske hofarkitekt, der insisterede på, at det skulle genopføres. Det gjorde han faktisk med sine egne penge. Så det er grunden til, at vi har gravspiret den dag i dag. And over here we have a big block of countries. But it's an important country block, and that is because it's the Danish National Bank designed by Arne Jacobsen himself. And you know a good brand when you can just put a block of concrete and hold it hard up in a capital. And that is the power of Arne Jacobsen. And on the bridge for a while. fairy tale writer Hans Christian Andersen. The funny thing about Hans Christian was that he never meant to be a fairy tale writer. He once, to arrive in Copenhagen, wanted to be a ballet dancer. He was way too clumsy for that. Then he wanted to be an actor. He was way too overdramatic for that. Then he wanted to be a playwriter. Nobody did his play. He wanted to be serious. Romantic author. Nobody took him seriously. But everybody loved his fairy tales and always asked him to come over and read to their children. And he was frustrated from this. Why can't you appreciate your real art? Why do you want these children's stories? It's hard for me to write. So, the tale is pretty much, you never choose what makes you famous. You have to go with it and be happy that someone likes what you do. Yep. And let's all sit down and kneel down for this bridge as it is very, very, very low.
머리 숙여. 머리가 없는 사람.
And we survive. It is the second of the red houses that fear the house Hans Christian Andersen for a while. We have many different addresses in the city. Hello everybody, that was my tour at the Harbor of Copenhagen. I hope you have enjoyed yourself and I wish you a wonderful day and weekend here in the wonderful city of Copenhagen. Thank you very much.